Ultra Labs. Accuracy and speed delivered. Axle oil sampling procedure. For any oil analysis program to be successful, it is extremely important to collect a representative sample of the component. This video will demonstrate how to take a representative oil sample from a non-pressurized system. To take an oil sample, the following apparatus are required. Tubing, Ultra Labs sample bottles, sample pump, tube cutter and sample datasheet. For taking an oil analysis sample, we first need to ensure that oil in the sump is properly mixed to get a representative sample. To do this, one has to drive the equipment until it reaches the operating temperature. While taking the sample from the axle, make sure the vehicle is parked with the level line parallel to the ground. Now measure and cut the tubing so that it reaches about halfway into the oil sump. Then insert the tubing through the head of the vacuum pump and tighten the retaining ring. Ensure that the tubing extends about 25 mm beyond the base of the vacuum pump head and does not touch the bottom of the bottle. Check if the tubing is properly fitted and not over tight, since it may damage the sample pump. Install a new Ultra Labs sampling bottle into the vacuum pump and ensure that it is fitted tightly to avoid any leakage. Before unscrewing the plug, clean the area around the sampling port. Once the area around the sampling port is cleaned, unscrew the plug on the sampling port and insert the sampling tube inside the port. Ensure the tube reaches only halfway into the oil sump. Now pump the vacuum pump handle to create a vacuum and hold the pump in a horizontal position, and the bottle should be in a vertical position. Once the sample is filled up to 3/4 of the bottle, loosen the bottle to release the pressure. Cut the tube with the tube cutter and withdraw the tube from the sampling port. Close the port with the plug immediately to avoid dust contamination. Now remove the bottle from the vacuum pump and secure the cap on the bottle immediately to avoid any contamination. Loosen the retaining ring of the vacuum pump and remove the tube from the bottom of the pump only. Make sure you dispose of the sampling tubes responsibly. Once the sample is collected, fill in the datasheet provided along with the bottle with complete and accurate information. Apply one of the two barcodes to the datasheet and the other to the bottle. Secure the filled datasheet with the plastic pouch. Insert the pouch inside the outer cover of the bottle. The sample is now ready to be dispatched. Some common mistakes done while sampling. First, never take the sample from the drain point, as it may not be a representative sample and can lead to a wrong diagnosis. Second, there is a tendency to tilt the sample pump while taking the sample. This will contaminate the pump and it may not be fit for further use. Always keep the sample pump in a horizontal position. Third, never reuse the sample tube even if it is for the same component. Use a fresh sample tube every time while sampling. Fourth, do not remove the tube from the top of the pump, as it will contaminate the pump. Remove the tube from the bottom of the pump only. Fifth, do not fill the bottle to the top, as it will contaminate the pump. Fill only 3/4 of the bottle. Please contact the Ultra Labs personnel at labsupport@ultralabs.co.in or call us on 916-7738-555 for sample pickup. For more information on oil sampling procedures, visit us at www.ultralabs.co.in.